too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Out of my way. Get out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Crowd begins with a pass. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. 18.
Now, Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yellow. Person.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. Hey, 43. Yellow. 15. 43. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On the ground, it's Smith. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Smith again. Big hole to the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, KC.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time gets a hand in there.
Jimmy Ward there.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From 23, here's second down and 7.
23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Second and 9.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Look at hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. His 12th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. First down throw, Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Kansas
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action here. Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7.
Texans 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go, let's go. 118, let's hit.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First down,
Houston.
Stroud to throw. Here on 1st and 10. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. 118, let's hit.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Watch out! 15, yellow. 15.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow, 180. 15. Hey, rip lift.
Mahomes back. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Yellow. 180.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Attack it! 180! Attack! Hey, rip it! Nice hit!
Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
All right.
Mixon goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Sunday, yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, yellow, where's it?
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
6-yard line.
Look the hot.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. To the right side, and Kirk's got it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket. It ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
On play action, Stroud forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
16 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be falls in. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Texans 27, Chiefs 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Yellow. That's a lot. Easy. Hey, 15.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Texans 34, Chiefs 10.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Mahomes on first down. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Texans' 19-yard line.
Throwing now. Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
Lassiter on the coverage.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he's in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Kansas City. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
18. What's up? 12. 12.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. To the pylon, he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here.
Right-handed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play action here. Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
43.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down.
He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57. Come back.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. first down with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end right. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and 7.
Bucky. Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Easy.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
40, yellow. Go on, Eddie.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Right side, caught by Wiley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Attack.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. A short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll sling this one out wide to his running back. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Into the hands of Juju. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Smith. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He's brought down by Jamal Hill. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jalen Roy. Touchdown Chiefs. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
The score, Texans 41, Chiefs 29.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Mike, here we go. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Now Mixon, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 1 yard.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
On the ground, it's Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
18. What's up?
To throw is Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Look.
Give running right. It is Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this a slight improvement over the previous. There's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Maggie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on free and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Here's a short throw. Blocked by Wiley. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Here's 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He was
2nd and 10.
Garrett Stingley.
Mahomes back. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That's in the end zone and interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, 43.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody